Hi, you YouTubers. Hey, all you amazing people out there, followers, my friends, people I've never met before. And this is what keeps me going. Can you just imagine the community that we're creating? And we're walking away from the diet. We're walking away from calling it anything. And this is what I see. I wanted to drop by and talk about, number one, my juice fasting or feasting that I'm doing. I want to also talk to you about the freedom that lays in breaking free from any diet or regime. Now, this might sound kind of contradictory coming from a coach like myself who spend my days making protocols, making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing to find amazing health, but not really. Because the thing is this, so we're so used to having regimes, like searching for this, should I have this or should I have that? Or what about paleo and what about Stone Age and what about keto and what about all protein? What about all of that? It is keeping us confused. It is taking us away from the source. It is taking us away from the issue, because the issue is not really the diet in itself. Let me tell you about simplicity, and also let me tell you about the body. What is it craving? Why is it always wanting less? While we've been taught that more is better, meaning you should have seen my cabinet filled with vitamins and minerals. You should have seen everything that came from a health food store. I mean, and I went to a therapist and they recommended this and that, and I just thought, okay, let's just add it all together. I mean, more is better, right? And my doctor was like, well, you know, your blood is good and I can see that you're not doing great. And ultimately, you know, I was diagnosed with severe rheumatoid arthritis and I could not walk, you know, I could not talk almost. It was living hell when health just breaks down and you notice that you've been trying to do everything. If you're anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, how many years have you spent searching? How many years have you spent trying to do different things? How many years have you tried, you know, to read it like a recipe? I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and then I need to do that. And like I said, yes, there is a part of any health regime, not a protocol per se, but a regime, meaning, you know, your life, your health regime, meaning, again, how you want to live it. If you want to live it healthy, you will move. You will wake up in the morning, you might meditate, you'll go swimming before you go to work, or you'll hit the gym before, or you'll just put on your jogging shoes, or barefoot even better, and go jogging first. You'll find time for silence. You'll find time for nature. You'll find time for you. You'll find time to calm down and sit in stillness before disease finds you. See, we're piling up on every part of our life. We're just piling, and we're piling trouble. We're piling stress. We're piling things to do, things to imagine, you know, manage, more things, more cars, more houses, all taking of our essence, unless you love it. And this is the thing. You gotta love what you do. You gotta love what you eat. You gotta love your life. And this is hard when where you're at is not where you want to be, obviously. I mean, if you're hurting, that's not where you want to be. And that's an honest case. That's real talk right there. That's just cutting the crap. If you're not feeling well, that's not where you want to be. So you can't just discern that. You can't just say, you know, let's just pretend everything is good when it isn't. I don't believe in that at all. We just need to take the bull by the horn and look at it. We just need to look at what is it that is making us sick. And it is never that we're lacking anything. It's never that we didn't take enough vitamins or minerals. It's not that we didn't take in enough juices even. It's not even that we didn't eat enough raw food. It's not even that we didn't do anything good enough. It's that we were trying too hard, doing too much, stressing ourselves, being confused, being lost and emotionally disconnected, being so far from happy that you can be. Because it's about being happy first. See, it's not the opposite. It's not about getting healthy first. It's not about changing everything in your life that you think is going to make you happy. It's not even about changing your diet and then getting healthy. In a sense, and this might sound strange coming from a mindset coach, and a health coach and a detox specialist, but it isn't, because I see it so many times. Okay, so you have, let's talk about, let me reveal one story for you. So I have a client. Of course, I'm not going to mention anything personal or anything like that, but there is this client that have been doing a program, to put it that way, for a long time. We're talking almost a year, okay? Trying to stick to a diet plan, trying to stick to herbs, doing the right thing. Now, there's not much progress. Why? Because this person is holding on to so much crap. It's overriding everything else. Now you have to believe me when I say this. You cannot be angry, unforgiving. You cannot hold a grudge and feel discontent all through the day. Talk negatively about yourself. Not love yourself the most and then expect to live a healthy life and to have a healthy body. It's an acidic lifestyle, and it's more powerful than any food. And this is very important. Now, what I see, and I've said that many times before, the gateway in is most often the food. Because it's more tangible, it's easier to start that way. And what will the food do for you? It will show you this simplicity. It will show you this exact pattern that's holding you back. Because it will make you crawl up the wall, eat the wallpaper, bang your head in the wall. I mean, whatever you feel about yourself and about your environment and about your relationship and about your job and about your health is going to come to the surface when you stop putting in and piling up everything to hide it. Because we're spending our lives hiding from our potentials, from our authenticity, from our true self, from daring to love ourselves. And don't ever misguide that or mislead that or misunderstand that statement as having anything to do with narcissism or being cocky. Loving yourself means you're accepting yourself. You're allowing yourself to be the best, and you're thanking God every day that you're here, and you're honoring the soul that you are, because that's what you are. You're just here, and as a physical being living this physical life in this lifetime right now. It's not really who you are. It's who you choose to be right now, or how you choose to express yourself, rather. Now, if you choose to express yourself in this life like this, you might as well do it in a good way, right? Why not express yourself in a way that is going to make this world a better place and have your experience better? Now, this is where simplicity comes in, because in nature, in the universe, and in the laws of the universe, everything is about flow. Everything is about movement. Nothing can be stagnant. Nothing ever is. Everything moves. Energy only transmutes and changes. It never dies. It's all about frequency. So it is all about energy. We're energetic beings. Now, feelings are also very much connected to energy. Now, once we connect with food that has a higher vibration, that changes our inner vibration. And it makes us come in touch with our higher being at a complete different state. And once we do that, it will feel uncomfortable for a while. Why? Because we are then disconnecting, in a sense, from what we were attached to or even addicted to in that other type of vibration. So it's not really a higher or a lower vibration. I don't like that. You're not moving beyond anyone. You're just changing to feel better. And feeling better does have a different energy than feeling depressed. And you know how connected everything is. Like I've talked about, depression is your thyroid. Anxiety is your adrenals. Fear is your kidneys. Anger is your liver. This is all connected. This is how energetic you really are. And what about food? What if food were as connected as well? What if the dandelion was connected to your liver? You know, what if the orange was connected to your thyroid just because it helps with utilization and absorption of calcium? Now, wouldn't that be amazing if we could just naturally pick and choose everything that went together with who we really are? In that way, we would more and more naturally let go of what wasn't serving us. It's not like we need to go to a workshop and then sit down and like, leave me, everything that I don't need, leave me. You don't need to do that. To me, that's old thinking. To me, that's old paradigm. Where we're at right now, all you need to do is be here in the present moment. Just be here and be here. Be the fish. Be here again. No memory. Be here again. Leave everything. Doesn't mean that you can't hold on to good memories or use them once in a while and suck on it like a lollipop. But it really has nothing here to do. It's not the now moment. So what about everything that you ever experienced wasn't real? What if it was just something that was in your head? Because it is. Because besides being in your head, it's nowhere. So that's freedom, right? That you can just choose again. You don't have to wake up thinking you have to hold on to everything. Now, what I have seen on my personal journey after now, and I don't really promote my own diet because it has nothing to do with that, because I don't want you to do what I do, because I coach you to do what's good for you. So there's a big difference. But for me, I'm noticing I'm eating less. I don't need as much. I feel I'm working more and more towards simplicity yet. And for a while now, I've been going to the juices. I feel that's lightest for me. I feel I get nourished. I get everything I need from the juices. So I feel that we have been stuck and even locked in a false belief when it comes to food. Not only what to eat, but how much to eat, when to eat it, and why we need to eat it at all. I believe your body is an alchemist. It takes care of most processes in the body. That is why I promote dry fasting, as you know, when you go slow and you learn. If you remember, we have a dry fast challenge that you can follow. You can even find it on my website. If you are my client, I give you each challenge when it is a good time for you. This is what internet will give you. It's the opportunity, the freedom of choice to do what you want, to take in all the information, but it also requires that you step up and be responsible, that you know what you're doing. So if you don't know what you're doing, you better hire someone to walk with you that does know what they're doing. If not, step up and educate yourself. And what I want to come forth and tell you is that you can do both and you can have fun with it. Like, you can take my online courses and not have to think. Just click, watch 16 videos. That's fine. It's called the Optimal Health Blueprint. You can become a member and just go in there, take all the content, be social, get every need met of if you feel you're not alone, if you want to do things in a group. Like now we're reading the No More Bullshit book together. Things like that. You can call on me one-on-one if you want, like really to get going and get a signed program so that you know that you'll get there. You can go on a short program, a long program. The thing is, you can do whatever you want. There's no reason to sabotage yourself. And if you feel you have a reason not to get healthy, I call it sabotage. Even if it makes sense, I still call it sabotage because there is no reason why you shouldn't be healthy. We're designed to be healthy. And the hard part is letting go of our crap. So this is what I want to leave you with for sticking with me with this video. You know how much I love to share, and I really appreciate you being here. So I want you to do this exercise with me where you sit down and you look at the choices that you made in your life. You look at the choices that you made in your life right now and how they're serving you. Meaning, if you have somewhere in your life that you're not happy, if you're in a relationship that is not good, you can feel it's not good. It can be in many different levels, and I'm not going to go into that. We don't have time. It could be your job. You're not happy with your job. It could be your health. You're not happy with your health. It could be other dreams that you have. You're holding yourself back from pursuing them. So my challenge is this. You've made a choice to stay in it. So if you have a job that you don't like, and I tell you, get another job, then one out of two things are going to happen. Either you go get another job, and it happens within a month. That's good. Go do that. Or you tell me a reason. You tell me why you chose not to. So even though you're unhappy and you're staying, you have chosen to stay for a reason. And the reasons can be, for example, that it gives you financial security, that you're planning on leaving, but not right now because of this and this and this. I want you to take that part of your life in which you made a decision to stay, even though you don't feel it's optimal, and I want you to write down all the good. This is the clue. All the good that comes from that decision that you made. To take the focus away. That's where we start. When you can't change something today, take the focus away from that which you cannot change, and take with you how it serves you in the meantime. So if it was a job, it might be something like, it's giving you security, financial, right now, that you need right now. So that's going to be a good thing for the next 6 months, if that's how long you're planning to stay. It could be that there are 2 great co-workers that you get along with, that you have a great time with. That's value. Put that up there. It will, you ride your bike to work every day. So it takes you out into fresh air, which is a good thing. So that would be a good thing. You get my drift? So you go through all of these things, and that's a mind shift right there. Okay, so if you were listening to this because of your health, which you might be, then my last example, let it be your health. Now, if this is your health, then it could be that you have chosen not to go all the way in right now because you don't have the means, you're not living in the right place, you don't have the help you need. It could be anything. Now, if you made the choice to stay where you're at, living with those symptoms, and this is where it gets tricky, and this is why I'm doing this exercise with you, because the other ones are easy. You get where I'm going? And you have to write down what's good about it. And what's going to come up is a lot of sabotage reason, most likely. Some people even say, I get to stay in my fibromyalgia group. Those are my friends. If I stay like this, I can keep my disability check coming. If I stay like this, I don't have to clean my house. People will do it for me. I get more attention. Because there are not that many good reasons to stay in a health situation that's not good for you. Job, even relationship, you can choose to stay for a little while until you move. It could be a conscious choice, and you can look at all the good things. You know, but never if you're being traumatized or abused in any way, of course. Then you just leave. Okay, I will let you go now. I let you go with that. So please do that exercise. If anything happens that's fun, neat, you want to tell me about, shoot me an email at hilde@inspiredbyhilde.com, or just simply write me a note below here, and because I want to hear from you. Now, if you need me and want to jump in and do one-on-one with me, that would be, I mean, that's, if you start like that, you end up healthy. Okay, so we'll talk more soon. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste and have an amazing day. Bye.